Hello everyone and welcome to week number 3 of the VGCDL. I am LT and we are going to be facing Zaypher, however you pronounce it today, a veteran of this league, and someone I don't think I've ended up playing before, so I'm quite excited to play them for the first time. I'm recording this after my week 4 battle, so I know what our current record is. You may not, because you're not going to see that video until after that. So I'll leave that spoilers for that video out of today. So in about a few seconds, right about now, you'll see the matchup on the screen. Of course, we have Mega Gengar, Garchomp, Corviknight, Primarina, Raichu, Vivian, Musharna, Audino, Mega Phalanx, Absol, and Abomasnow. Our opponent has Maushold, Farigiraf, Talonflame, Mega Camprupt or Squirrely. We got regular Scrafty, Mega Scolipede, Dedenne, Houndstone, Roserade, Avalakasuian version, and Mega Gardevoir. Sorry if I'm a little quiet or mumbling. It is about midnight my time when I'm recording this, and I came home from work, but hey, we battle when we need to battle. So now I'm going to show you the team I am bringing. We're doing a bit of cooking this week. So if you are able to look onto our team, you can see that Absol is coming this week, which means we will be bringing every single one of my Pokemon has been brought to a team. Now, would they been brought to a match? No. But we'll see. 3 weeks in and I brought every Pokemon, that's impressive. So looking at their team here before I show you mine, they're very Trick Room heavy. Farigiraf's insane in Trick Room, Mega Camprupt an insane Trick Room. Sweeper, Mega Scolipede can work in Trick Room, so can Scrafty, so can Houndstone. They do have an outsider Trick Room mode, so do not be fooled. They have Talonflame, Maushold's fast, you have Mega Gardevoir who can run fast or slow, Dedenne for Nuzzle tactics, as well as Roserade as well. So they have a lot of unique tools. I do think they're going to lean heavily into Trick Room. Mega Camprupt in Trick Room absolutely destroys my team. They're able to get rid of Primarina. They can click Eruption and Earth Power and end 90% of my team, especially if they have Farigiraf support with Helping Hand or other things as well. So we've got a unique team to kind of counter Trick Room, but as well as keeps their Tailwind options still there. So if they bring Tailwind, we have options to fight it off too. But first, we're going to bring our best Trick Romancer in Fennel, the shiny Musharna, max HP, max special defense to take those eruptions and other things from, of course, the Mega Camprupt. Moonblast Psychic hits everything on their team. Moonblast specifically hits Scrafty, which is a Pokemon that Musharna struggles with and could probably switch in easy with, so Moonblast is able to hit all that. And Psychic hits everything else, with Moonblast also probably being the preferred option into Farigiraf. We of course have Trick Room to maybe set up our own Trick Room, or to stop or reverse Trick Room, and we have the classic Protect. We are running Telepathy. I originally had Garchomp on this team, so that's why I was running Telepathy. I made some last second changes, and I don't really feel like changing it. I don't think it's going to really come into play. Sure, Forewarn's nice, Synchronize could be nice with Nuzzles, but I'm too tired to change it. I have to make whole new paste and everything, and I don't feel like it. So we're going to go with that for Musharna here. It's a really cool shiny here as well. Next, Absol is finally here. Shout out to Riddler who got me the shiny Absol. You're amazing. We have Absol here. Max HP? No speed? What is this? What is this indeed? This is a Absol that is max attack, scope lens, Night Slash. We're going for crits, baby crits. Night Slash is good into every single Pokemon they have. Minus Scrafty and Dedenne, of course, but we have other ways of doing it with that. Could do about 50% to max HP with a crit. Maushold, it has a small chance to kill Farigiraf depending what their set is. Friend Guard, it never kills. But if it's like only max HP, it has a chance as well, and it generally just does a ton of damage and everything. Then we have Play Off to hit the Scrafty. And the Dedenne. Play Off just hits a few other mons. Most of the thing, this thing, it's Night Slash. And we got Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch, once Farigiraf goes down, can hit everything, chip things out, and of course Protect with the Super Luck to increase our crit ratio. I'm excited to bring this thing. If they bring Scrafty and not Trick Room, this thing might be a little useless. But it's also at a weird 75 speed tier. It's faster than like the Houndstone, the Farigiraf, the Scrafty, but it's slower than a lot of his tail movement, like Maushold, Dedenne, Mega Gardevoir, Roserade, etc. So I'm quite excited to use it and see how it goes. Max HP is just help with maximum bulk. Still doesn't live population ball, but it can live a Brave Bird. It can live a Hyper Voice. It may, depending on what camera does and what I do, live an Eruption or a Heat Wave. And it's able to do damage to Scolipede, as well as Sucker Punch does like without a crit, like 50 something percent I think, or 60% to Mega Gardevoir for chipping. So it's pretty good overall here, and I think this, if any matchup to bring Absol, is this one. Then we got El Competish, or Mega Gengar here. I originally had Substitute on this thing, I don't know why. So we're changing up our Taunt. Taunt's going to be a way to stop Tailwind, potentially, if Gale Wings is broken, of course, on Talonflame. Taunt's good into Maushold, so it can't follow me, Encore, do all that jazz. And if it doesn't follow me or do anything, and I get a Taunt onto Farigiraf to stop its Helping Hand or Trick Rooms, that's great. I think being able to set down things is very good. Sludge Bomb Shadow Ball is the status quo here. Sludge Bomb into Maushold and Farigiraf and all that, and the Scrafty Shadow Ball hits everything else for either super effective or neutral damage. And of course, we have Protect, stalling out Trick Rooms and to keep it safe. Speed, we're fast in Talonflame here, but not max speed. We got 16 special attack mod is all I need, and then 20 HP for some bulk rolls here. We have the 2016 Special Raichu. I had a very cooking set with this. So my original set was, a little spoiler alert, Fake Out, Surf, Rain Dance, Protect. Then I realized that's kind of just troll. Sure, it can deal with camera, but what's the point? It's a Raichu. It's not dealing with camera up anyways. However, it doesn't mean it can't stop the enemy team. Fake Out's so generally good without Farigiraf. A lot of its opponents don't want to be faked out, and only Houndstone can't. The problem with Houndstone, with Gengar and Absol and Prim, Houndstone's not really that great here. I can see very broad, but that's the main sort of fake out. Of course, Farigiraf stops it. Eerie Impulse is great. It lowers special attack by 2, so that can deal with Farigiraf, can help against Mega Gardevoir, Roserade, but it also does hit ground types. I don't know if many people actually knew this, but it does hit ground types. Eerie Impulse is one of the status moves, even though it's considered an electric static move, it does hit ground types. So it's kind of a unique sort of situation here where I can hit ground types with it, and it allows me to live Mega Camprupt tips and Gardevoir hits. It's great. Grasslands Surfer is a way to hit the aforementioned Mega Camprupt. It also hits Avalon Hisui hard, and then Thunderbolt hits literally everything else on the team as its main stat option. 20+ speeds to be faster than Dedenne because they're not going to be faster than anything else. And then the rest is max bulk so we can live, and then special defense to help us live other things. We don't really need the special attack chip. Gengar, Absol, Primarina are our main damage dealers as well. And as you can see, Bright Powder is not banned in this league. Focus Sash doesn't make any sense because of our max HP. I don't really need anything else, so I think Bright Powder for the mischance, especially for Population Bomb. Fun fact, even if it's wide lens, it's going to multiply it to 99%. Then after, it's going to Bright Powder, so it's like 91, 90, or 89-ish percent for Pop Bomb. So I have a pretty good chance for it to miss at some point, so I can live a Pop Bomb as well. We have Silly Water Singer, our Trick Room hero. This is the only thing that makes Musharna makes the only Trick Room not losable. Minus speed ties Farigiraf in Trick Room, and Scrafty, unless it has a poison jab move, means I'm going to be able to hit hard, especially with Avalon Hisui not being able to do much, and Camprupt needing at least, I think 3 Earth Powers, if I'm correct, to kill Primarina. It's barely a roll to kill after 2. So no worries on that one. And Hyper Voice also just deletes Mega Camprupt. We have Ice Beam there. I don't know why. It should be Moonblast, but I don't know why. Too late to change it. Hyper Voice literally hits everything on this team minus Roserade. And I guess Ice Beam if I need to hit Roserade. Then we have Life Dew. Life Dew is to help keep Musharna healthy or against the Camprupt, to keep Mega Gengar and other things healthy, since it would only basically, if it's like what I expect, Maushold Farig, like Camprupt Scraftier, Camprupt, um, Ablakasui, I should be able to Life Dew heal up a lot of it, stall out Trick Room, and then I would be fast in those and hit with Hyper Voice. And then Protect's there as well as Class Protect. 8 special attack. I don't need that much special attack to do really much to anything here. So, not really too threatened by anything, I don't think. Of course, the Maushold can still kill me, so I gotta be concerned about that. Otherwise, I think it's really strong here. Now, Corviknight. I had Garchomp here originally, but then I realized this team that I'm bringing is really weak to Mega Gardevoir. I don't have a lot that can kill it minus Mega Gengar. So I decided Corviknight's going to be here, and funny enough, without them using Helping Hand, I live an Eruption from Camprupt with without Akaberry. So I'm like, okay, what if they use Helping Hand? Eruption. Does that kill me? Because I'm scared that's not. It does not. So I'm able to get a Rain Dance off, which for their team sucks. Nothing really likes the rain on their team. So if I'm going to get a Radiance and completely nerf Mega Camrupt's fire moves, meaning I can only hit me with ground moves, which aren't effective into Corviknight, don't really, and others don't care as much about it, I think it's a great use of return. Iron Head's there to, of course, hit the Mega Gardevoir, and this thing is a Mega Gardevoir tank at max special defense. Brave Bird's there to hit literally everything else on the team. Like does more damage to Camprupt, more to Talonflame, more to Scrafty, etc. And Mirror Arm is here in case they bring Scrafty and want Intimidate to stop it down. I can slow it down. And then protects the class option to stall. So we got a little bit of a unique team with a max special defense Corviknight, the silly Raichu I could have brought, but still a silly Raichu, and Absol and Musharna here. So it's going to be an absolute banger of a battle this week, and I will be right back whenever we get started. Hello everyone, we are back here. I am exhausted and I'm ready to play some Pokemon. Let's do this. You said, we talked about, we were thinking our strategy was, I think leaving Absol Gengar is good plan for game 1. Double Protect is good even in front of Maushold Frig, and I'm able to burn Trick Room turns. I'm able to switch out Gengar pretty freely. Let's see what they bring. It's time. Okay, we may be in trouble. So it is Mega Guard. Okay, Rose Raid is here. Not good. Farig. It's expected. Talonflame. Kind of regretting bringing Corviknight now. We'll see. And Mouse. And Mega Cam. Alright, Rosade's fine because that team... I'm more scared of the Talonflame than anything in the Terra Room, but I think Gengar Absol's strong here. Allows me super flexibility, like you said. I think Primer still needs to be in the back for everything else. And Musharna as well. Musharna actually looks really strong as well. Nothing can really deal with it minus the Mega Gardevoir. If they bring Mega Gardevoir game 1, we'll see, but yeah, I'm excited. Let's get into this battle and see if it works. Absol up, baby! We got the black and white music today, too. We got Kill Me, the Easy Busters. Okay, it's the lead we're prepared for. Let's go! Lead pre-prepared for. Two major options here. I'm gonna protect with Absol. Do I taunt the Maushold or do I protect? Don't think a Psychic kills me. Or a Twin Beam. So I think I'm gonna taunt the Maushold. And I'm going to protect with the Absol here. Here comes the Mega Gengar. Nope, you're trapped with me. Alright, let's see what happens here. Checked on the Absol, of course. And taunt is into the Maushold. So it did attack though. Pop Bomb. Yep. Alright. And Trick Room. Good, 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 very good. Now it cannot, for my liking, cannot follow me, cannot taunt, and it is Pop Bomb. Great turn from me there, I think. I can switch the Mega Gengar for Musharna free, but I don't want Musharna to get Pop Bomb. So Sludge Bomb into the Maushold, and we go Night Slash into the farig here. Yep, that's fine. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't matter. Thank you for doing your job, Absol. I appreciate it. And getting me in front. It's Trick and Protect. Sludge Bomb into the Maushold. 20. Here's what 24. So that gets 76%. So it's probably max HP. I am slower than everything here. So Hyper Voice is free. I could get the Musharna. Really do be slower. But let's get the info on how speedy it's at. So here comes Primarina, the silly water singer. Hyper Voice is free here. We're just gonna go straight to a Sludge Bomb in the farig as well. Should be a pretty free damage here. And we can see what move. Okay, I am the slowest. Farig is not. So speed. So good news. Not min. And it kills. So it has at least some special attack, I think. But that's good to know. 69%. So that did 31, at least max HP. I'm trying to. Let's see. So it's Psychic, max HP. Mouse had Pop Bomb. And here comes the Musharna. And there's the Rose Raid. Very, very good there. We are Trick Room. We are going Psychic and Hyper Voice here. Unless this is Iron Ball Rose Raid. Nice. Psychic and Rose Raid does about 28%. Well, I don't know, this might. Ooh, that's huge. I don't know if Hyper Voice was gonna kill. It does, huge. Whew. Huge danger there. People, this is not killing. No. So 187 to 105. Prim. Farig. That is no special attack. It's the last turn Trick Room, so I'm slower than everything here. So we're just gonna attack. It's T Bolt. Rosary has some I think good Fire Blast. That's gonna do nothing. Yeah, that doesn't even do half. Psychic. That's about 6. That's about what I thought. And it's going to kill the camera up there. Big threat. The outside is gone. Bolt. This is going to pop Citrus, meaning we are going to win this game. We are going to take game one, and the anti-trick room lead has worked to perfection. I'm so glad it worked out. We used its own trick room against him. We're just going to click Psych and Hyper here. No reason to any information. I am awesome. So happy that worked out. It's not going to kill. This is no special attack for Egg. It's probably max Spadaf. We got a ton of good information there. Remember, it's Fire Blast. Something I didn't predict. It's definitely max HP. And we win game one, so awesome. See, it has Fire Blast. It is max special attack too and minus speed. So that is an awesome thing to know. Adjustments. Probably I don't have to make many. Even if I leave the Rose Raid, like they have to be afraid to respect Psycho Cut. So I think I just bring the same 4. Pretty easily here. If they bring the Talonflame, that's perfect. I'm just going to be able to Shadow Ball the Talonflame and then Sucker Punch it on the next turn. Or I could Sucker Punch the Gardevoir slot and bring in Musharna, I think is the play there. Expect the Psychic there. Then I can turn Trick Room against them. Alright, game 2 here. Let's see the adjustments they make. Same leads. I have no reason not to go for the same thing. It's probably going to go Psychic like this turn. So I feel like me going Night Slash here is fine. Because if Absol ends up... Here's the issue. If Absol ends up dying here, they go for Psychic. I gotta think here. I think I'm gonna go for Double Protect this game. See what they want to do. If they want to attack, if they have another move. I'd like to get some more info here. I think info's key. So we protect both. So they didn't protect, obviously. Pop Bomb into the Absol. Psychic, yep. Thought I figured. How much to Maushold, Musharna, Population Bomb. Don't think it can kill. I think it's Psychic. Bit of a rough spot here. I think I just double attack the mouse and see what happens. Because I need damage on this thing. Poison again, that's fine. Pray for a miss as well. 2, 3. It's over. 4, 5. Did Psychic? Yeah. That was the only issue with this lead. There's not a timer, which is great. I am slower than everything, it's the only issue. We'll be able to kill... What do you think? I think I life do. Go Psychic into the Maushold slot. Try to get Musharna's HP back, because I will need it. This shouldn't kill through Citrus. I highly doubt. 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, that's gonna be GG. I gotta think about adjustments. I played that really poorly. I'm gonna protect. I want to see what they brought in the back. Pop Bomb. I'm imagining here. Gardevoir? Roserade. It is faster. Oh, let's go for Ice Beam. I'd like to see what move it has. Anyway, I get info. I think info's good, but I did play this poorly. It's Energy Ball? I lived this. Yeah, it's like, I think I live. Everything else, but that's good to know. Life Orb. Okay, good to know. Got info in that game. I played that really poorly. The adjustments bring Corv. Absolutely. Need Prim, I need Corv. I don't... Do I need Mega Gengar? Let me think about this. So if I bring Absol in the back... It can kill me. I'll go Rose, Raid... Life... Orb... Energy Ball or Sludge. Life Orb. Let's go 3-2. Modest. Free. Energy Ball kill. It's not modest. It's not mass. It's either. Huh. I think bringing Corv's a good adjustment here. I think it's great. I need trade. I think I need this. I think I'm gonna bring the Absol on. The Corv I didn't think I'd bring. I think is gonna be the key here. Yep. Now we can Iron Head. If we get rid of the Maushold. Yeah, we're gonna double Maushold here. If it protects, I do instantly lose. Maybe we should... I think we're gonna double protect again. I want to see if Maushold has protect. I do not know. I know it has Pop Bomb. Because if it protects here, I would lose. Alright, let's see here. Pop Bomb. Okay. Thunderbolt, yep. It's fine. Oh, Iron Head, and we go Sludge Bomb. Of course. We double into this Maushold slot. I don't think it... Nice. Don't... I get the poison every time. Wow, okay. Don't need it, thanks. U-turn. Huh, interesting. Very interesting. Oh no, that's great for me. Oh, that's great for me. I Iron Headed the slot. Oh, that's a huge mistake for them. Well, they have Shadow Tag. So I'm stuck here, but they have nothing they can do to me. Wow, that is... Wow. And this is the easy Musharna in. Huge. I have a free Iron Head into that slot. think a free Moonblast into this slot. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So Mega Gardevoir is going to go down this turn. Mystic Fire doesn't kill, Thunderbolt doesn't kill me. Wow. Yeah, this don't kill. Nope. Yeah, nowhere close. Ironhead's gonna take it out. That's huge. And a Moonblast. 4 damage into this Farigiraf. Trick Rooms. That's so good for me. Cannot tell you how good that is for me, because that makes me slower than everything. Wow, that turn don't think could have gone better. Will Brightbird even kill? Should, right? But do I die to Farigiraf Thunderbolt on Corviknight? What, 85? I don't think it will, unless... Which special attack does it need? I'm going to... Oh, I just got that in time. I forgot. I forgot that existed. Oh my god, that was bad. That was really bad. Moonblast. 50%. I think I live. I don't. That's fine. Rose. I don't know if Ice Beam kills. I think I have to protect the slot. And Moon. And Psychic. Oh, I'm quicker, right? Gonna protect in case. Nice. 24%. There ball. Protect. Yep. Oh, I need the Hyper Voice. That was so stupid. What? Why do I not think? Well, I do live. I am slower. This is interesting. If we get the double protect, and then I kill the Rose Raid, I still don't win. Because they could double the slot, and then I'm stuck in a lose to Maushold situation, right? Well, then I protect. I think go for double protect here. I think I Psychic the Rose Raid slot. That's fine, because I think I might win this. We'll see. That's fine. Because I think I might beat the Maushold. Because it's poisoned. We'll see. I may have a chance to win this. This is going to be close. Very close. Oh, I gotta think here. I meant to click Hyper Voice, so I did throw the game. 21%. I protect. Toxic doesn't two-shot. So I protect this turn. Whatever damages, whatever. I'm gonna protect. I think I have to. I need to see how much stock damage is. Pop Bomb. Could miss too. Wide lens, Thunderbolt. Oh, here's the thing. If I get the double protect, I win. But if I miss it, it's categorically losing, no matter what. I'm gonna go for it. Fortune favors the bold. Come on, a miss, no crit. Miss, no crit. No crit. Miss. Miss. I need a miss. I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed at myself. I threw it. I'm so sorry, guys. That is my fault. Well played to them. I'm completely pissed. I meant to click fucking Hyper Voice. And I clicked Protect. I meant to click the back button. And I forgot to click the back button and I threw the game. I'm so unbelievably pissed at myself. But GG's to Zaypher. I'm not going to take any credit away from them. But oh, I had the game. It's alright. We can come back for this season and maybe I'll see if you're post game, maybe not. Alright. And we are back here after the game. I will have both teams as normal up here for you all to see. But congratulations on winning 2-1. Any just general thoughts off the top of your head?
I think that the game was actually like really scary for me. I think game one, the one that I lost, I was pretty sure I'd win probably the next one, but I wasn't sure about game three. Because when you showed Mega Gengar, that was like your main Mega.
Hmm.
I was like, okay, I prepped for this. Yeah.
I think Mega Phalanx was absolutely terrible in this matchup. Talonflame Gardevoir is just for a graph. I can't beat the Phalanx.
Yeah, I agree.
As much as I love Mega Phalanx, every time I try to bring it, I faced the last 3 weeks Trick Room hell for it. So it hasn't shown up yet. Yeah, game one I think for me kind of went as planned. Um,
Yeah.
the game plan for me was either double protect or go for the taunt on Maushold specifically, and always protect the Absol. So when I got the taunt off, I knew when I saw Pop Bomb, I knew it was wide lens. My biggest fear was actually not wide lens, but like a Super Fang set where it was like Super Fang,
Oh,
follow me,
yeah.
protect, and like either like U-turn or helping hand. So I think I wanted to scout it and taunt in case you like. Okay, I'm
That was
friend guard. I want to do friend guard block thing. So I think in the taunt was pretty big because once I learned to do population bomb, I figured I didn't know you had U-turn, but I think population bomb in my head was like, okay, that's your only move. I can sludge bomb it, and then because I didn't
mm,
think you'd go for psychic turn two, because I think you'd think, oh, he taunted the wrong slot. I can get a free trick room, and if he tries to taunt for a giraffe, I figured you were mental herb.
yeah. It was. That was a really good read on your end.
Yeah, I wish Absol did more because if you weren't friend guard, do you know how much defense you had on your Friggraph off the top of your head?
I
Just
think I have like just max HP.
yeah. So funny enough, I
Yeah.
this is something I did do a calc for. Friggraph max
Mm,
HP, as long as I like crit, which is almost guaranteed for Night Slash, you just drop um
that's crazy.
to things, and I think, but
And that's
yes.
smash.
So yeah, I think once game one two, my biggest regret I think game two was my first instinct. I didn't say a lot in the game was to either go to Corv immediately as an adjustment
Mm.
or go Raichu, which I don't know if you've seen my Raichu. It's a little special.
Yeah, it's like pretty weird. Bright powder?
Okay, so there's a story
Anti-venom.
behind this. You wouldn't heard it because, but in my intro, I originally had a even worse set. It was Fake Out Surf, Rain Dance, and Protect, and then I thought that's a little too crazy. Um,
Yeah.
so Eerie Impulse, I figured out, actually works on ground types, even though it's an electric type move.
Mm.
Because it's
So
considered under like the status type moves, like Encore and stuff that affect everything.
yeah,
So the plan was if I went to Raichu game two, you're either even with wide lens, I think it's down to like an 80% chance for Pop Bomb. I don't know off the top of my head, but So
Yeah,
like you do Pop Bomb, like
that would have been
Raichu.
crazy.
I was hoping you'd like miss one and be like,
I think I missed
you didn't miss a single
one, or
pop.
it wasn't.
No,
I didn't miss any.
no. Yeah,
Oh, that was probably my match earlier then.
yeah. I was like, I think didn't you miss one? I think you played a middle match before. I think you missed two. I think
Yeah,
in
I
that
think I
one.
missed a couple.
I could have used with
I
one of
wasted
those,
one there.
but I thought
That's
I could go to
mhm.
Raichu, but I was thinking going to Corv. Funny enough, the only thing about this Corv is you can't kill it with camera up to one hit. It is physically impossible to kill this thing
Whoa.
without helping hand boost. It's really dumb because I even checked for eruption. I people show the calcs here, but like I didn't have fire blast. I thought eruption. Yeah, fire blast
Mm,
did a 57 to 67 threat through Ockaberry.
that's
So
so little.
the plan was to like rain like if I got in a situation where it was like Corviknight Primarina in front of like Camprupt Farigiraf,
Yeah. Yeah.
I would assume you'd probably either protect the Camprupt or like go for like attack it with like Earth Power or whatever. The goal was to click like Rain Dance Protect. And so you just could
Mm,
not kill the Corviknight because he had Earth Power, Heatwave, Fireball, so it wouldn't do anything. And Akadi actually used the Corviknight to win the game. I had Garchomp there originally because I'm like, if you bring Tailwind mode with Talonflame, I need something to kill it. But then I realized without the Corviknight, the team I brought, Mega Gardevoir kind of destroyed everything. I was hoping the
yeah,
Iron
I
Head,
agree.
I was hoping the Iron Head did more. I'm not gonna lie, I thought the Iron Head was gonna kill or do more, but then I realized I didn't have like any attack into it. So there was like, I don't
Oh,
think there was any chance. Like even for
I
like,
was so surprised Iron Head hit. Like when I switched out and then Iron Head got me, I was like, oh, I'm probably
yeah,
gonna lose this game.
yeah. So my instinct on that one was have Corb and everything. Obviously Gengar's down. My thing is my thing is like, okay, I'm just gonna double into the Maushold slot, or
Mm,
like kill it and have you bring in obviously either a camera or Gardevoir. If you brought in Gardevoir, I'm like, I can live a Thunderbolt. I know I could because of how specially
yeah,
defensively I was
but then
involved,
it's so
and
close.
then I can double. I think I don't know if it double kills. Let me. I don't think it double kills, but the idea was to go like Iron Head into that and kind of like
Yeah,
stall it out a little bit because I'd be slower. Um, Obviously that didn't happen. Some unfortunate stuff happened. So I think bring Corv was a good idea. I didn't expect Life
yeah,
Orb Roserade. I'm gonna be honest. When I looked at like your team, I thought it should make sense for Premier because Premier is a pain for you. I think
yeah,
that was like my most like dangerous, I'd say, Pokemon into you was Primarina. Would that be?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I didn't want Trick Room up anymore because of how Primarina just destroys everything.
Yeah. Primarina is one of my favorite Pokemon, but I thought Mouse Frig was coming for sure. I thought Camerupt and Gardevoir were coming for sure. Then I'm like,
Yeah,
you're either bringing Talonflame Scrafty, Scrafted Dene, maybe a Avalugg or a Houndstone. I didn't think Roserade would come, but then when I saw it, I'm like, okay, it's here for Primarina, but I still need to bring the Primarina. I
yeah.
thought
Primarina's just
they'd be a little afraid that my Absol had Psycho Cut because a lot of them carry it. So
oh,
yeah, it gets Psycho Cut
that's
with
crazy.
because it's like super. So I brought Pyra for the Scrafty. Obviously, it didn't end up mattering, but like
Yeah.
Psycho Cut
Oh,
also gets like the scope ones boost. So if I crit, then Rose Rage just. But I think you killed me
okay.
anyways, so I don't think that mattered, even through max HP.
Oh, was your Absol max HP?
hmm I had no speed. Had no speed
I was
whatsoever.
wondering if it could outspeed Maushold because I ran Maushold with no speed.
So two things. I purposely didn't run Absol with speed because I didn't want to run into a situation where I'd accidentally outspeed any of your Pokemon. Because when I looked at the
Uh,
matchup, Absol's at 75 speed, so it's slower than Roserade and everything else. But if I ran speed on it to like get close or like creep pounce, I could run into the situation if you run like minus speed for me to be somehow like in Trick Room
that would-
faster. Because if you, my idea was if I double protected Train Run and you like Trick Roomed, that I knew my Absol would be slower. So, so what
Okay.
I would do is I would Night Slash into the Absol, then I'd switch into Musharna. Meaning, even if you would kill, like even if you went like,
Absol.
I don't know if you'd go Pop Bomb or Follow Me or whatever. Probably, I'm assuming Follow Me because Fargraph can't kill Absol. Um, then I was like, okay, I can Night Slash, and I assumed, okay, I can get damage on Maushold, and if you try to kill Gengar, I could get Musharna in for free, who could probably kill
Yeah.
the Maushold. But it didn't work that way. I won a different way game one, but yeah, I had some cool
What was?
ideas. You had some cool
Yeah.
ideas too. I mean, did you ever consider bringing the Talonflame in adjustment? I don't think you did, but I
Yeah, I
want.
never did. I only have talent name for Vivian.
Okay, that makes sense because I saw it and I figured it'd be Tailwind, but I looked at the rest of the team. You're like, this is either he has some weird, very fast Gardevoir camera upset, or he's bringing it to dissuade like something else. So it's like I almost went like a
Yes.
totally different thing, but glad I didn't. Yeah, I just wish
I'm
game
so
two, game two, you wiped me. I'll be honest. That was, you played that really well. I played that pretty poorly, but you played that really well. I thought, okay, I'll double protect, and then I'm like, next turn, I'm like, where do I go from here? I probably what I should have done. What I was going to is I was going to go Sludge Bomb and then switch Absol out to Musharna. My biggest fear though is if
mm,
you doubled it,
yeah.
be an issue. But
I,
also, I will want to mention one thing. I hit Sludge Bomb poison every game.
three times was crazy, bro.
I'm like,
That's
I was like,
that's
I'm game one. I'm like, okay, I get the poison. I'm like, game two, well, I get the poison, but I don't think this actually matters. Game three, I get the poison. Oh, I just got the
I think
poison. I'm like, eh.
yeah. I think
But
it absolutely mattered on game three because you could have won.
it did. So the
Yeah.
unfortunate thing I will say is, I'm not gonna make excuses, but on the turn that Premier protected, I meant to click B down A to go for Ice Beam into the Rose Raid slot, like double it. But I clicked A, and like A. I was in Musharna, so I was like autopilot. I'll click B, click A, down A, but I accidentally clicked A, meaning I didn't want to protect with Primarina. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh well, crap. And then I was like, oh, it's poisoned. I can just stall the poison now. I just need a double protect on Primarina. It didn't work. I'm like, then I was thinking at the end, I'm like, I can, well, I'll protect once for poison damage to see how much it did. And I'm like, okay, it kills. Good for me. Um, if I, and I'm like, do I need the double protect or do I like moonblast the Fergraph slot?
Okay. Yeah.
Because I was trying to calc in my head without calcing. Because I was wondering if I moonblast the Frig slot and get like a minus special attack, was there like any way to live or outdo that? And then I realized probably not. I think I need the HP. So I tried to go for a
Yeah.
double protect and it didn't work. So basically two 50% chances failed.
I think they changed protect right this game.
I think it's
It's like
it might be
I think
four.
it's lower.
Yeah, I feel like everybody gets it on ladder though I play, but I never get it. I swear to God.
Yeah, I agree. Every time I go for it, I get it.
Yeah, or like on ladder I get it, and then draft comes and it's like, huh, no. To be fair, I
Also,
just that's if I get to do it. I just get rock slide lynched.
mm,
But yeah, I'm checking the percentage. Hold on.
yeah, okay.
You may be right. I don't know if they lowered it or not. Yeah, it's 33.
Yeah, okay. So
So
it's
I
like Sludge
lost.
Bomb Poison.
So 2 out of 3 basically. So
Yeah,
unfortunately, I
that's
used. If I could have taken that sludge bomb poison back from game two and used it on protect, that's fine. But I mean, still played it really well. Was the Gardevoir bulky at all?
was the.
The Gardevoir bulky at all?
Oh yeah, it was no speed.
Okay, that's what I thought. The biggest thing in game one, I thought, and I'm like, okay, with Premier, we're either gonna speed tie because you're minus speed,
Mm.
or you're modest. And I figure out you're modest. I'm like, okay, that's great. But then when I was calcing for like the, because I don't know how much special attack you have, if you don't mind,
For Gardevoir,
for Farig.
it was. Oh, for Farig. Oh, it was just, I think it's max or like 30. Yeah, it's 30.
30 modest. Core, you had Thunderbolt.
Yep.
I thought there was a chance I could live. Well,
The Core Knight. Yeah, me too. I thought that wasn't gonna kill because it I was doing so little damage to like Musharna and stuff.
hmm. So it had a 68% chance to kill.
Mm,
So it was in your
okay.
favor.
Yeah.
But when I tried calculating, like they'll see in the video, I kept typing percent 85 instead of like the number because I had 85 HP.
Mm.
Because if I lived as well, I think game 3 it could have been different as well. Because then Roserade's
Yeah.
dead. I mean, I'm dead,
Yeah.
but I hit Braybird. So I don't think Roserade lives that one, unfortunately. Um,
Yeah, Roserade, my Roserade's not that bulky, so it would have definitely died.
yeah,
It
I mean,
was like,
I don't think I need. I had 2 attack, but I don't think I needed attack. It's a Roserade, right? Yeah, no, you would have been like max HP and like
that's death.
5 defense to even have a
Oh,
chance.
yeah, no, that's not happening.
No,
I was gonna run Sleep Powder Roserade, but I don't know.
I think Sleep Powder is kind of hard into my team though because I have like Vivian and a
Yeah.
Bomb Snow and other stuff, so it's not like it's necessarily the best. But I mean, yeah, game 2 you just made all the right plays. I'm like, oh, I'll try this. Nope, nope, that didn't work. Then game 3 I think came down to a few RNG on both sides, but at the end of the day, it
Yeah.
is what it is. I mean, you played it well. You made the moves you had to make.
Agree. That was
For sure.
really close though. Like if I just lost one of the double protects, I would have
hmm
definitely just lost that game. Musharna was like so much bulkier than I thought.
Yeah, this thing's ridiculous. Like Loki, this thing's really ridiculous. It has 116 base HP and 95 SPDF, so it can tank a lot. Like I'll show
Yeah.
you. Like I'll pull it up on the screen. Mega Camprupt, like Earth Power, does doesn't even do half. Eruption from
Yeah.
max
Crazy.
HP doesn't even do half. You probably
Yeah.
saw the fire blast damage and you're like, huh?
Yeah. I
Here's the
was really
sad
shocked. I
part.
thought yeah. Yeah.
It was kind of a min roll because I wanted Citrus Berry to pop there
Oh.
because I would have loved having the more HP again instead of Thunderbolt popping it. I mean, it
Yeah.
didn't
But I think
matter.
that game was yeah, it didn't matter. That game was really bad on
Yeah,
my end. That was a definite
I
loss.
think he probably just made a few. Like, I think he made like an over prediction. I think
Yeah, I
was
kept clicking Trick Room because I thought you were gonna Trick Room.
yeah, because you knew I had it. Like
Yeah,
Bouchard is a quick
that was
trick room.
that's the only purpose of Musharna, right?
Well,
Yeah.
actually, it could. Well, yeah, but also Psychic was there in case you brought Rosen. It was also just general stab move, and then Moonblast is for Scrafty.
Mm,
And it's the only Pokemon I looked at my team. It's like it's slower than everything guaranteed minus Camerupt.
yeah,
And for some,
but
because even
yeah,
if like you said
sorry.
you ran mods, you didn't need to run minus speed. Because I
Yeah,
tried to run minus speed to outcrave you. No, I can't. Like if you like, because Camerupt here, let's say I run modest, it hits 40. Mushar Musharna, even if I'm minus speed, unfortunately only hits 44. But yeah, my whole
crazy.
goal
Musharna is
was if you had eruption to either have like rain dance or chip it down.
yeah. I was
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have
was
any
really shocked.
other? Go ahead. Sorry.
I was so shocked you brought Absol and Musharna.
Yeah. We were too. So context. We were joking before the game. You were like, bring apps. I'm like, no. Totally didn't bring Absol. I thought.
I
I
was
thought.
just looking at your mods. Go. Yeah.
Were you just looking and be like, it might come.
I was like, oh, Absol looks cool. I think he'll bring that.
I also. It's the only Pokemon I have that I actually haven't brought yet to any games.
Ooh,
Well,
that's like
I brought Audino for a week. I didn't bring it on the field, but I brought it.
a threat. Spectator.
Yeah.
Were you
So
expecting Mega Skull to be that all or not?
I thought it was a slight like possibility, but I think it just struggled too much. Like it doesn't have anything to hit
Yeah.
Gengar. It literally cannot touch Corviknight with
I
anything.
think it gets Earthquake.
Yeah, but it still can't touch Corviknight. It gets Poison, Bug moves, and
Yeah, that
Earthquake.
stops there.
And the problem with Earthquake is you have to bring Talonflame, otherwise you're hitting. I don't think you really wanted to damage your own Farig or Maushold.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
thought out of the least likely to come, I think Houndstone was probably never coming. The
Yeah.
rest I think were possible. I think Houndstone and Scolipede were the ones I thought were the least likely. Do you have
Yeah, I
any?
agree. I don't think Hearthstone was good at all.
No, and like I said, I originally had Chomp, but I changed it for Corb, which was a good idea. But
Yeah.
Slay didn't work out. I wish I changed out of Akaberry to Wakan, but I mean, it gets Mystical Fire and he had Fire move, so I figured it's more likely to hit a Fire move than a Thunderbolt.
Yeah, I did run Mystical Fire on like week one, I think, but I decided to run Thunderbolt for Primarina.
Yeah, but I thought also like another reason for Mystical Fire is even if you hit into the Gengar, you still get the minus special attack.
Yeah.
But it makes sense for the
Yeah, that's
Primarina. It Trace
true.
Shadow Tag. I'm like, oh no, it Trace Shadow Tag. At the same time, I'm like, I'm not switching out anyways, and I'm dead, so it doesn't really matter. It was kind of funny.
I, yeah, it was so funny. I kind of forgot how Trace worked and like which slot it copied.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, cool, it copied the better one.
Yeah, Trace is kind of like the opposite of like how Imposter Ditto. Try it's weird.
Yeah, it's like goes the opposite way, I think.
Yeah, Trace goes the opposite way, and then if you're
Mm,
like Ditto, Imposter, and whatever goes the same way. So like if you had Ditto and you put it in that slot, it wouldn't have copied Mega Gengar. It would have copied. I think it was
Corvette.
Corviknight. Yep.
Yeah. I was expecting Perish Song actually.
I do you know how tempted I was? Because I brought my thing is I also brought all three Pokemon that could learn Perish Song. So I was wondering if
Yeah.
you thought that was like an oh crap, here it comes. Because you have no ghost types. So it's very tempting.
Yeah. That's why I ran U-turn.
Yeah, that
It's
makes
like,
sense.
oh,
And I
she
saw U
does
turn. I'm
it.
like, U turn. I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh, here comes the camera. But then I saw Gardevoir and my eyes lit up. I'm like, Gardevoir? I clicked Iron Head. I'm like, this might
Oh,
kill. And then I
oh, that's
realized I have like no attack into it. I'm like, oh, okay. That's a good enough damage.
crazy. If you click Brave Bird, would it have? I think it would have done less.
Oh, it does less.
Or
Absolute. I think it
yeah.
does less. I'm pretty sure.
See.
Bulky Trick Room. Yeah, I'm just not even close. Ironhead 66 to 78. Bravebird 48 to 58.
Okay, yeah, that would have been could have lived actually. Could have lived too.
It's a roll.
Yeah,
It's like 96% chance to it KO. But I'll let Thunderbolt then because I take too much damage.
yeah, for sure. I think I've misplayed clicking Trick Room a couple of times. I should have just
Yeah,
not clicked.
but again, it is kind of the mind game when you have two Trick Room Pokemon. Do they
Yeah.
attack? Are they clicking Trick Room? Because if like game three, I brought like I was tempted to lead the Musharna as well,
Mm.
but I figured Gengar and Corviknight was just better because that's what I was gonna do game two. But in the back of my head, I wondered if I led Musharna Gengar, what would happen? Because you have to make a decision. Because if you end up pop bombing it and then clicking Trick Room, but I click Trick Room again, Mousehole's dead.
Yeah.
If you end up pop bombing and then psyching it, and I click Trick Room, you kill me, you could win almost on the spot. But the problem that would be told is then I would just bring in like Premier or something, which I don't think dies to pop bomb, and then Mousehole dies, and then it would be close. I think it might kill. Are you max attack? I'm assuming.
Uh, yeah, I was adamant.
I, I can see that in front of me. Yeah.
It probably would have killed. Yeah, it was max attack.
Yeah, it has a 99% chance to kill. So a chance,
Yeah, that's a good
but to be
chance.
fair, if you're not adamant, it's a 0.01% chance to kill Primarina.
The adamant made a difference.
Yeah. But yeah, like that would have been into a weird mind game, game three. And
Yeah.
like the other attempt shot was Raichu, but I figured if I could like eerie impulse into the Farigiraf, I'd live the psychic,
Mm.
obviously, but I'm slower than Maushold, so even with Bright Powder, I could just die to Pop Bomb. But
Yeah, but I think it probably
reality,
favor you at that point.
reality was probably correct. I think the roll's in my favor because of Bright Powder, because it's
Yeah.
like 89%. So you have to hit 1089%, so you're
Yeah, that's
bound.
not happening.
Actually, how many do you have to hit? 8, 9's
I feel like
guaranteed. 8 is a 79, so you have to hit at least 7. Well, 7 probably doesn't kill, so you'd have to hit 8 at 89%.
yeah, that was for sure not happening.
Never know, because then my idea was I click Eerie Impulse,
Right?
and then I click
Let me
Sludge
see.
Bomb. If I use all the Raichu, would you double it or would you Tricker him? I'm assuming Tricker him, right? Because I'm
I
faster than
think
both.
I would have probably just pop bombed Raichu and then psychic
The Gengar?
um Gengar, yeah, because like no matter what's in the back, I, you're probably gonna outslow me anyways unless
Yeah.
I brought camera up.
Yeah, so if I brought that and that ended up happening, probably I win the game on the spot. Because then
Yeah,
because I have Sludge Bomb and then I Eerie Impulse, meaning Gengar lives. Meaning I just Thunderbolt the Raichu and just Sludge Bomb the Gengar or Farigiraf and just get as much chip damage as possible.
yeah, that would have been much worse for me. I don't think
Yeah, because
that would be really bad.
Thunderbolt you die. Like there's no
Yeah,
how much would
Thunderbolt plus Sludge Bomb.
well no I would I would Sludge Bomb uh
Farig.
the mouse. I'd have to
Yeah, yeah.
actually no no that's wrong. I'd protect. I don't have protect on Raichu. I took it off. Yeah, I'd Thunderbolt I'd Sludge Bomb the.
Mhm. Yeah. You could have doubled up on the Maushold with that lead, and I'd be slower.
Yeah, but then I'd die to Psychic.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Shout out Arsenal.
honestly what I would have done probably is Sludge Bomb the Maushold and then probably Eerie Impulse again.
Mm.
Because that puts you at -4 and that puts you a decision. Because that means because you had what Gardevoir and what else?
Uh, Wait.
My brain hurts.
Oh, Rosary.
Roserade. So that puts you in a -4 Farigiraf, which is essentially useless, and
Yeah,
and then a Gardevoir, which is slower, and a
that would
Roserade,
have been
which is
really deep.
slower. Because then my Raichu's free to just click Eerie Impulse into whatever the other slot is.
Yeah.
So I can just click. So like my idea was bring Gengar, Raichu, Primarina, then Musharna. So I'd probably bring
Mm.
in. So I'd probably bring in the Primarina, and then I'd just Eerie Impulse the other slot and just start like clicking Hyper Voice.
Spamming Hyper Beast. Yeah.
Because if you switch Farig out into, say, like Roserade, I'd Eerie Invoice the Gardevoir. You'd probably, I don't know what you'd click. Maybe Hyper Voice. Maybe Thunderbolt. Well, you couldn't click Thunderbolt.
Yeah,
You,
Lightning Rod.
yeah, you'd have to click Hyper Voice into Primarina,
Mm.
which is,
Not that good. I don't think it was. I
yeah,
probably give it.
what would happen is you'd have to click, let's go Gardevoir. Yeah, you'd have to click Hyper Voice into Primarina at, what, -2? That does 17 to 21%.
That feels so little damage.
And then I would do like 20 what 29% back. But the issue is once Raichu goes down, I immediately just click Trigger with Musharna and Protect on Primarina, and you cannot stop it
Yeah.
because Hyper Voice is 15%, maybe to
So
Musharna, and then
yeah,
the
that was pretty
a
bad.
Rose Raid. I don't think Sludge Bomb kills. Sludge Bomb's more. No, no. There's
Oh, I didn't have Sludge Bomb on Roserade.
Did you not? Oh, Shadow Ball.
Yeah.
I don't think Shadow Ball kills. No, no chance.
Yeah, no chance.
I assume Sludge Bomb. Yeah, there. No. It does a nice
Raichu would have been
43 to 51, aka it just eats my citrus berry, and then the next turn I just like I can psychic into the probably the protect of the Rose Raid,
mm,
but then I can just spam Hyper Voice, or like I can double the Rose Raid spot with no punishment because you still can't kill the Primarina, and then even if you switch
yeah.
out into Farig, then I double the Farig slot and Farig dies, so kind of Gardevoir sitting there not being able to do enough damage. Because at
Yeah, I agree.
-2 Gardevoir to Primarina, yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Thunderbolt. Yeah, Thunderbolt doesn't even do 33%.
Uh,
On, does Psychic do more? No.
I don't think it would.
Yeah, and you would have to, what, 4-hit KO? Yeah. But yeah, any
Right
other
now,
additional thoughts before we wrap it up here?
um, not really. I think that was a really game either way.
So,
Like really, really well played.
once again, congratulations on your victory and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you. I hope you have good luck too.
Thank you.